Let's go, Pyro. It's burning up in here. It's burning up in here. Up 55% of the day. You seen Pyro explode today. What's going on? The great Yon world. Great. I saw your stream earlier, man. You're so inspirational when it comes to not only Pyro, just the whole community. So I appreciate you, sir. What's going on, David Watson, Thomas? We've got people coming in here because they understanding the tokenomics. The tokenomics, we're going to go ahead and show you the supply, answer any questions, and look at a couple of things as well that I think Pyro, by this weekend, we're going to get $10. I'm going to tell you, I'm just saying, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, man, because supply shock is around the corner. You got more holders are coming in. You've got more burns happening. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. I'm feeling $10 or more this weekend at some particular point. How do you feel about that? So that's what I'm saying. People thinking, oh, it's too early. Well, or too late, I should say. You're still early. So Pyro now sitting at $7.36. Let's see if they're trending on CoinMarketCap. And maybe too early for that. So let's go see. I'm going to check it out really quick to see if they are. And I'm going to see gainers. Probably not yet, but you just never know. So I'm going to see here. I don't know if it's been a crisp 24. Oh, they are. Look at that, guys. They are trending on CoinMarketCap. It's right there. I wasn't sure they were going to really trend. Oh, we were going to trend, but we are trending on CoinMarketCap. $10 easy, bro. Absolutely. Supply shock. It's real. It's really real. And we just getting started, really. Pyro ring. And don't forget about ring. Ring your bell. Do not forget about ring. I actually added more ring this morning. I added more Pyro yesterday. And so, yeah. And yeah, I'm definitely in the top 30 now. Hey, listen, I've been moving up each and every single time I can. I mean, I did my own research. I see the tokenomics is phenomenal. We haven't seen anything like this. We haven't seen anything like this in terms of the burn mechanism and also the tokenomics that can help other projects out, right? And they creating utility of other projects, sister token, utility tokens. I call them more like clients because we all working together. So you got Burnt Lobster, you got Ring. If you got some of those other ones as well, it's all really helping out the Genesis main token, Pyromatic. So yes, on CoinMarketCap, they are trending top gainers. And so how do you find this is, let me just show you how to define it if people don't know. So you can go to CoinMarketCap, click on recently added, click on more, and then you want to go to gainers and losers. So Pyro is a gainer today. And then you want to go to all. Click on all, and then scroll down, and you see Pyro right there. 55% of the day, $7.36. So that's how you can find out about that as well. So 956 holders. Let's go. Let's go. And we'll go ahead and check out the Etherscan just to show the people who just joined here for the first time. The famous Queen B. What's up, Queen B? D? That's absolutely. The community of Pyro is growing each and every single hour, seem like. I think people are starting to figure it out. And Pyro bullish, we're going to $1,000 a plus. I believe you. We're right there, brother. We all going to do this together. We'll definitely be talking Pyro, all weekend that I can. Obviously, I got a video coming out with Ring, and it's really, really good. It's actually break down just more of the tokenomics, the fundamentals, and the possibility of how they can really solve the problem. Well, they're already solving the problem with supply, because some of your favorite other projects, we love them all. Supply. I mean, it's so much supply where you need to have something happens in terms of supply. So they're solving the problem that other projects definitely are facing today. So let's go ahead and check out the Etherscan. The Etherscan. So yes, if you're just joining here, I'm showing you Pyro is trending on CoinMarketCap, and it's also trending on DEX Tools. I just saw it trending on DEX Tools as well. So trending everywhere. So now Pyro, this is the supply thing, guys. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. Let me put a little music on, like a little music, a little soft music. You know, I'm gonna change some music in here. Let's something to listen to. Daydreaming music. But here, let me show you this real quick. Now here's the Etherscan. Now Jan has done a great job of breaking this down, and I have as well. That you see 680,000. And remember, we started out. If you're just watching this for the first time, welcome to the stream, welcome to the show. We're talking about Pyro, which basically is reducing supply on every transaction 6% if you buy Pyro straight up on Uniswap. So right now we're sitting at 680,829. The supply started at 1 million. 1 million. I have to think for a minute. 1 million. So now we're down to 680,000. The reason why we're saying things, do your research, you may want to check up on this, because we're running out of supply. I mean, we're literally running out of supply each and every transaction. Each and every single transaction, we're running out of supply. So when I refresh this page in a few minutes, you're going to see a reduce of that max total supply. And this is the biggest thing you can actually show somebody like, I don't believe in Pyro. They're not bullish. They're just like everybody else. Listen, homie, go ahead and check Etherscan out. Make sure you got the Pyro contract. Refresh the page. I'll hold. So it's really true. It's really true. That's one of the biggest things you can really say. So before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and go down 957 holders. Can we get to 1,000 by this weekend? I do believe we can. Europop did a great video the other day, really breaking it down. Check out Europop's video as well. Check out all Jan's video. Check out any videos on Pyro if you need that more, that push. Or heck, if you're somebody at work on your lunch break, or you're just watching this video for the first time, if you're off work, share this video out. This video, any video on Pyro that they want to get educated on what's going on, especially in the crypto world, because I think Pyro is one of the first, in my opinion, that you can see what's happening every day based off the reduce of the supply. It's a great community. I'm seeing over 40 people in the voice chat. That voice, every time there's a voice chat in Telegram, it's always a lot of people. So it reminds me of some of the big projects when they got started. I remember Shiba and Saitama, Shenja, Vault, Shiba Doge. Those are good big projects that always got good voice chat numbers. Pyro is getting up there. They're probably up there now. So here we go. We're going to go to the holders real quick. I'm going to show you. I'm going to be transparent. So right now, Pyro only has 26,114. That's the only thing it has in a Uniswap pool. Okay. Now, the Burn wallet, this is the Burn wallet. So the Burn wallet is what happens where your sisters or your actually client token. And don't forget to hit the like button. Hit like the stream, share it, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I just have to throw that out there because sometimes people forget to do that. Like the stream, share it, and also become a member and become a subscriber as well. We love subscribers. But anyway, the Burn wallet, they got two things going on here. You can buy Pyro, 6% of the actual transaction gets reduced off the supply, off the blockchain forever. The second thing is, let's say is Lobster. So people start buying Lobster, right? Well, there is a percentage of taxes that gets off there. And what happens is this here, that null address, those client tokens or those client projects, they're buying Pyro and sending it to the Dell wallet. They call it Dell wallet. And so 18,269 is the actually total. This is going to be the top wallet. I'm going to tell you, the Dell wallet will be eventually the top wallet. Eventually will be the top wallet. Like it will be. It's 18,000 right now. And you can just check it out. Check out some of the transactions. I'm always telling people to do the research before any project. Etherscan is a great place to do research on what's happening with some of these wallets, right? So if I go here, if I click on the multi-call, right? If I just click on there, I'm seeing what's happening. I'm Scorcher. So look at this. Scorcher is getting involved in the process. So Scorcher is one of the sister tokens that's part of the Pyro ecosystem. Let me go and zoom in for everybody in the back. You're literally seeing Scorcher everywhere on this. Scorcher is buying Pyro and sending it to this wallet because a transaction has been occurring on the Scorcher contract. So someone is literally going inside Scorcher, they're buying Scorcher, and Scorcher's like, oh, okay, according to our tokenomics, we need to buy Pyro. Buy Pyro and then sending it to the Dale wallet. And you're seeing that happen right here. So not only Scorcher, it's several client sister projects, including the big Ring. Oh my goodness. Ring is, guys, Ring is another project you should definitely consider having in your portfolio. That's all I'm gonna say. I would have a little Ring because Ring is a badass project. I'm just telling you. But anyway, so you can literally see transactions happening in here. So look at this. So this is just for Scorcher. So if I go back here, and we're just looking at a couple of things here, guys. We're just literally doing research together. So I did a multi-call. I'll do another multi-call. So another multi-call, you also seeing Scorcher again. So Scorcher is on fire. So Scorcher, people are going into Scorcher and they're buying the sister token. Scorcher is a solid project, just like Burnt Lobster. They're good projects. They all part of the Pyro ecosystem. And you got to think this. If you're part of Pyro ecosystem, you're thinking, all right, my Scorcher going to eventually pump. I'm just saying, just think about it. It's going to eventually pump. If it's not pumping now, it's going to eventually pump because it's part of the whole family ecosystem. So don't feel bad. Like, my Scorcher is down right now. Listen, this may be a time you may want to consider adding some if you're a Scorcher fan, because once it moves, it's going to move. Waiting on the right price to snag up 100 more Pyro. I understand it. What's the price of it right now? Oh, 730. So let me go back. Ooh, 730. That thing is moving. So if I go back, and this is a good time now, guys, I can show you the supply here. Let me see if I can refresh. Probably already happened already. So, okay. So it's already happened already. I just wanted to show you. I'll do the next transaction, and we'll see this together, this reduced. So it's already been refreshed already. So the next transaction, I definitely want to be transparent, especially for the people that's watching for the first time, that transaction, if someone buys Pyro or sell Pyro, that you're going to see the max total supply reduced off this, the blockchain, forever. It's burned. Pyro is in a burn type business. There's a lot they can really do. I'm just thinking, man, like the burn blockchain. I'm thinking about burning NFTs. Man, they can get that. Listen, Pyro can get in the game of burning NFTs as well. Oh my God. And then they can actually expand more into the metaverse as well. But listen, we're just talking about this right now. There's a lot they can really do. I mean, because they started something really, really special. And now they've got a smart dev team, literally. Because listen, they always keep evolving. I mean, the Ring of Pyro, even if they didn't even create Ring of Pyro, Pyro will still be successful. But Ring of Pyro now is just going to just help. It's basically just going to just feed more into Pyro. That's all it's going to do. Holding 100 Pyro in your portfolio could be life-changing money. You do the math. Yeah, if you do the math, absolutely. So think about this. All right, if 100 Pyro, even it goes to $50. I know that's not life-changing. I get all that. Once it hits the $50, that's already $5,000. That's already $5,000. But think about this: 100 Pyro, it gets to where Ethereum is at. I know Ethereum is at $1,700 right now. $170,000. So let's say it did get up to $1,700, right? 100 Pyro, $170,000. Absolutely. So. But let's say, I know people are going to be thinking, are you smoking something? Let's say it gets to where Bitcoin at down the road, right? Down the road, not financial advice, but down the road. We're just kind of doing some math here. So that $100 Pyro, we're just doing it old school times. Let's see, Bitcoin is what? Was Bitcoin 21,000? So let's say 21,000, right? 21,000. That's $2.1 million. I'll hold. I'm just saying, like, literally, $100 Pyro. How much is $100 Pyro? $100 Pyro. Let's just add it up. $100 Pyro times 7. It's up $730. Give or take. Let's just round it off. $800. So $800. I'm just rounding it off because of the fees and everything else. I'm just kind of just going through that process. So $800 to get you about $100 Pyro. Not bad, really. If you wait and go through the process and say, you know, I really believe in this project, I really believe it's going to do well, really well, and come back later on, it could be up to $50, $100. Who knows? I like investments like this where the tokenomics speaks for itself. Because it's telling me, if I'm a person that, you know, I'm an investor, right? Let's say you do stocks, you do land, you do real estate, you're in the business of gains. So you just come across this video or any video of a Pyro, and you're like, man, they're burning it right from the supply on every single transaction. And it's proof. It's absolutely proof. I will refresh the page when another transaction happens. So if you're the person that has like, you know, I got about $1,000 or even $500, you can kind of throw it in there. And you could be like, you know what? I'm going to hold this for 6 months. Because in my mind, well, that person's mind thinking like, Pyro is going to increase in value over time because of the tokenomics, the overall ecosystem of the sister tokens and the client tokens. It's telling me that it has no choice to go up. And I know some people looking at the wallets, they're like, well, what happened? It's a whale dump. Listen, even if, to me, I don't think the whales will nowhere now because they're thinking about the bigger game. That's one. Two is that even if a whale did go, that's going to get eat up very, very quickly. One, if you think about it, I know some people have been worried about it, and I will just break this down. So let's say one, and I'm just going to take one of them out, right? Just one, somebody in the top 10, 20, 30, one of those. So let's say this person here, 15,000. So even if that person did sell, he is going to get, or he or she is going to get taxed the shit out of that 15,532. So if he's trying to sell his bag, the taxes is going to be 6%. So what is that, guys? What is that? What's that? 15? What is that? Shit, that's almost 1,000. That's almost 1,000 tokens that's going to be burned. Almost. I think it's like 930. But that's 1,000 tokens being burned. So it'd be like they gone. They're gone. 6% of that. And then the slipperage and everything else, he ain't gonna get all that money. Now he'll get some money, especially if he trying all his wallet. What's gonna happen? The price will go down, obviously, because you're selling. But people like this, people like, including myself too. What was the comment earlier? People like him, and there's a lot of them. It's a number of them. They gonna eat that up. He may be able to get 500 Pyro because the price may kind of consolidate down. He'd be like, hey, I could probably get a little bit more with my money. That will get eaten up so fast, guys, that you're going to see a downward and then eventually, boom, that thing is going to shock up. Because people has been waiting on a good entry. And the people who's already has wallets and got, you know, tokens in their wallets, they're like, okay. Oh, it's down to $3. That sucker go down to $3. It's gonna shoot up right now. Guaranteed. I'm not hoping that will happen. I'm just being realistically. So that thing goes down to $3. You're gonna see people like, we getting this. We getting this. All I'm gonna be honest with you. If I see $2 Pyro, I'm backing up the van. I'm backing up the Kia. I don't have a truck. I'm backing up the Kia. I'm be like, baby, let's go ahead and take a ride. Shoot, that thing back up to $2. Are you crazy? So let them. Yeah. And I'm not the only one. There's other people too. They're gonna be like, listen, this thing is $1.55. I know we were supposed to get some more Bitcoin. We ain't getting Bitcoin today. We getting Pyro. Well, baby, I know you gonna put. No, we getting Pyro. This thing is $1.97, $2.97. We getting this. Ain't gonna waste any time. So listen, and because even though it goes down, it's burning some of the supply. That's the thing. Other projects, and I love them. I'm not talking down to any project. I love them. But the thing is, what's gonna happen? And you did see that reduce a little bit. You did kind of see that reduce. What's gonna happen when someone sells? Everybody's all frustrated. Why is he selling? Why are you selling on me? You selling on me? I see it all the time. I've seen enough of it. You selling on me. You selling. People selling. People get so upset to sell. Pyro is one of the only projects that I know that if you sell, it's somewhat helping the project because it's burning some of the supply. And it's getting another entry point on Jacob or John or Jeff or Maggie. Oh my. You're like, Maggie, it's 3:45. We got to get in this because you've already, listen, the thing is already, what, $7.29? You're already seeing a success. You know, that thing drops. People gonna be freaking out. Oh my God, you sell on me. The smart person gonna be like this. Yeah, it's dropping all right. It's dropping all right. Yeah. And that person probably just got about a very good bag of Pyro. So the smart investors look for opportunities, guys. And they think more long terms. That's why, like the whales here, I really feel like they're long term. You know, they're long term. I'm in this area. Honestly, man, I'm catching up because I'm dollar cost and averaging. I'm not necessarily worried about. I'm worried about what I can control. Well, I'll tell somebody it's not financial advice, but it's kind of more of a real type advice here, like more of a if we're sitting at a restaurant, we're having a conversation, or if we were just sitting right in the living room, we're just having this conversation. Really, the thing about it is you only control what you can control. If someone sells, I can't control that. If someone buys, I can't control that. I can't. The only thing I can say is if it sells and the price goes to where looking good, just be ready. That's why they say load the ETH. Load the ETH and be ready. And just be ready. Be like, all right, it's time to jump in. Because it's time to jump in. But just have a little plan. For me, I'll be honest with you. Right now, I'm honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm looking at Ring because Ring's at a good price right now. I'm looking at Pyro, but I'm looking at Ring because Ring is a very good price right now. So to me, Ring looks really, really good. So let me go check out Ring out, and we love you too. Nice to hear from you. Your thought of NSH. NSH. What can you explain what NSH is? I'm not sure what NSH is. And then Pyro is the best investment I've ever made next to Vault. And Vault definitely. Like Pyro's got the connection with the Vault exchange. That should be really good because the things I'm seeing in the Vault exchange looks pretty good, guys. It looks good. Some of the stuff I'm seeing looks pretty good. And you put Pyro in there, and then think about Pyro. Pyro will fit in all the different swaps if they want to, like the Shiba swap, Shinobi swap. Think about it. I don't know. I ain't talking to investors. I don't know. I'm just saying, hey, why not Radio Shack swap? Put that thing in every swap you can that gets volume. Why not? But Shinobi swap actually makes sense to me. If I was thinking about swaps, if I'm just thinking about swaps, obviously we're not talking about exchanges yet. But swaps, yeah, well, play the swap game. Swaps, do some AMAs. Yeah, do some swaps. I would say maybe do some collaborations with some of the developers there. Have an AMA on Twitter or YouTube or something like that, and just kind of talk about it a little bit. Because I think this will work really well with Shinobi swap. Shinobi's got a great community. I didn't think about it, man. They can actually help out with some of the burn too, if they want it. So anyway, let me go. Let me check one thing out. I know. So let me refresh this to see any transactions. Okay. I always like to refresh it for transactions. Good or bad, Good or bad. Good. Pyro's still sitting at a good number, $7.29. Definitely check it out, guys. It's not many supply left. Now, Ring is the other project you may have heard of. Ring is so cheap right now. Fantastic pick. Oh, yeah. Behind the scenes, I've been loading up on Ring. It's a strategy, guys. When it's almost like you can't forget about, I guess you could. Just think about it. If one person's pumping, look at the other one too. I'm not saying you should not worry about the pump of Pyro. You should always worry about Pyro. You should make a positive decision on Pyro. Absolutely. Yes. But also don't forget about Ring, because Ring is a project that helps support not only Pyro, but it also supports other bigger projects. So in terms of reducing their burn, this thing is at 300. Are you kidding me? This thing is 369,000 market cap. This is very undervalued. I'm just going to tell you that right now. And not a lot of people are really jumping on it right now. But they are and they're not. So even though it's up 15% of the day, $3.77. If Pyro gets to 10, this is what, 7 or 8, maybe higher. I'm just saying, like, if Pyro gets to 10 this weekend, I mean, why couldn't Ring get to about $6, $7, $8? There's no reason why I don't think it would, especially if you start using some of the tokenomics of Ring as well. So, yeah, Ring is definitely Ring of Pyro. I love the name Ring of Pyro because then now you understand it's part of Pyro ecosystem now. So you're like, all right, we got Pyro and you got Ring of Pyro. Where's Ring of Pyro? Well, it's a utility of Pyro. And what it does? Well, it helps support burns of other tokens here. So Ring of Pyro, we're just going to go through it. For the people who don't know about Ring of Pyro, I just don't want you guys, listen, I just want you to be prepared on what's happening. I just don't want to be like, no one told me about it. No one told me about no Ring of Pyro. And most of you guys probably know. I just like to go ahead and show you. So this is Ring of Pyro. If people don't know, bringing Pyro burn utility to tokens without a burn function requiring a supply reduction. We do know that other projects, some of your favorite projects, have a challenge with supply. They're beautiful project, but just got, you know, they may want to burn some of that supply. So right now, this is on deck on Pyro. Pyro is continuing to burn Shiba, and they're still doing it. And so look at this. I mean, listen, these guys are burning Shiba, and I can go look at one of the Etherscan transactions just to show you. This damn thing is burning Shiba. What? There still are. Now, I understand, you know, people may not understand all this, but let me break this down to you. Now, the Ringonomics, which is very, very cute name, just like Pyronomics, Ringonomics, Ring will keep pace with Pyro, not at the same price, but at a couple levels down. Yeah, that's what I think so. So Pyro is like $10, $11. I can see Ring at, you know, $7 or $8. You know what I'm saying? Like $6, $7, $8 in that ramp. And right now, it's a great entry point, not financial advice, but $3.73? What? And I'm going to show you the supply as well. Ain't that much supply. Ain't a whole lot of supply. It's almost like with Ring, you can get a bunch of supply and just sit on that thing. Just sit on it. Because it's literally not much left in there. But I will show you that. It's literally that much, which is it's shocking. You're like, damn, it's only 10,000 is left? Like, that's all that's left in Ring. Currently, it's about 10,000. We'll look at it together. It's about around 10,000 left in the Uniswap pool. So, listen, ain't much left. It's not much left. So, here are the Ringonomics, breaking it down. Burn Pyro. They got marketing, which is smart. Burning Pyro, which is smart. 1% liquidity, which is good. And look at this, 2.3% of the burn contract of X, which meaning the X is this. That's it. That's what they're focused on right now, is burning Shiba. That's what they focus on. And then think about, I can imagine in my crystal ball, in my head to the ball, which one would it be next? After Shiba, please give me the inspiration. What will it be next? Vault. It's been 1 month and Pyro is now $50 and Ring is $43. What is next? Shinobi. Oh my God. Now it's going absolutely nuts. What should we do now? Let's go back to Shiba. I know. I'm just entertaining a little bit. I mean, it's crazy. You have a crypto contract burning another crypto contract journal supply. Oh, I need to say that again. You have a crypto contract burning another crypto contract journal supply. Brother, that's revolutionary innovation for crypto. It is, and it's true. You're burning it. it's what's happening. It is. The remaining supply of ring is the X factor. Oh, yeah. And we're going to take a look at that. Yeah, let's take a look at that right now. Because I'm like, and yeah, man, I ain't sleeping on ring. Shoot. I'm trying to scoop up as much rings as I can before it's just out of hand. The price is just out of hand, like literally out of hand. Because there's not much left. That's that sense of urgency is like when you don't have much left, you're like, damn, we gonna have to make a decision, a tough decision, right? So let me go over to here. All right, so here is ring. All right, so this is ring. They've got, let me see if you guys can see that. Okay, so ring has 314 holders. You know, okay, so ring got 314. Pyro's got what, 957. Imagine ring of Pyro 900. Woo! What's going on, miners? What's going on, tax haven? What's going on? Good communities. Both of those are fantastic communities. The dev made Bitcoin. How did they think of this, Big Pyro? I won't be surprised, my brother. And people are still not really falling for this. People are still like saying, well, they're waiting on entry. They're waiting on, oh, maybe this is not real. This shit's real. This is real. And they built a ring of Pyro to literally reduce bigger project supply. I'm showing you this now. And the sense of urgency. The sense of urgency. I will say this. Is this right here. If I click on holders, and I'm seeing Uniswap V2 ring, okay? You know, keep it simple. But I'm seeing 10,000 left. I'm only seeing that left. That's what I'm seeing left. So I'm sitting here like, hold on. What happens if this thing gets to 5,000? And you know what? I mean, I can see that happening. I literally can see that happening based off the tokenomics, what I would call it. They're calling themselves the ringonomics. I can see that happening. I can see that getting down to 5,000. Because I can see other whales saying, listen, we need to get some ring. I can see Shiba whales, Vault whales, Shinobi whales, now even 8 whales, even the Dogecoin whale. Yeah, I want some ring because I like the ringonomics. I need to get some ring because there's only 10,000 left. This ain't 1 million left. This ain't 100,000 left. Even 100,000 is not very much. But 10,000? Ooh, I might have to get some more ring after this stream here. And just kind of just keep it up. Just keep it in the safe space. Come back Christmas. Woo! Man, you come back Christmas. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, tax haven is flying. They are flying. They're doing very, very well. Thanks for all your hard work you do. Absolutely. Congratulations, Pyro. And yes, other projects are doing well as well. You know, I'm all about help, you know, just, you know, you want the whole community to do well. Whatever your favorite token is. All I'm saying, if you're a fan of other tokens, you may want to look at Pyro. Just get a little bit of it. And Rain too. Because listen, you're seeing things move. You're seeing it move. You're seeing it move. So we've got a lot of people in the house. What's up? What's up, guys? Other community members. What up, Captain? Big Pyro. I'm riding shotgun with you to the moon. We may go past the moon. We actually may go around other planets. We may go to Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter. You know, shoot, we may find a star somewhere. So I'm just saying. Listen, it Pyro at tax haven in you. Absolutely. Why not? Why not? If I'm tax haven in you, I'm like, listen, I'm on the island and I got Pyro. So anyway, so absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Bringing things together. Bringing it together. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show you this because look at this. 10,262 left. And you know the thing about it, I don't know if Ring will bring this back to them. Look at this here. They actually had a burn. I saw a burn wallet in here the other day. Imagine. I'm trying to get my words clear. I see this as a Dell wallet. They did burn some stuff. some stuff got sent to them. I don't know if Ring's gonna do this, and I'm not sure if they really need it. Can you imagine Ring says, hey, you know what? Let's burn some Ring. Remember, it's 10,000 left. Now. Imagine they say, because they did start out burning some Ring, and then they kind of switched their Ringonomics a little bit. Imagine they go ahead and say, we're going to burn some Ring. Ow. But anyway, talking about Ring, Pyro, it's all part of the whole ecosystem. It is definitely a revolutionary opportunity that we have not seen in the space in terms of the tokenomics, to be honest with you. It's good to invest in projects. Good community, obviously, which a lot of these projects I'm seeing in here. Good tokenomics, to be honest with you. Those two right there, I would definitely look into. Good community and good solid tokenomics. Yes, there's other things that's important, but absolutely. And then number 3, just earning potential. Earning potential. I mean, what do you see this at in the next 6 months? So think about this. Good community, good tokenomics or Ringonomics or Pyronomics, and then like the earning potential. Where do you see this going? Does it have good structure in line for it can increase over value based off the utility? Tokenomics / utility. I can say that, which is, I think it's kind of both in a way. I mean, some people use utility part of tokenomics, but tokenomics / utility, I should say. And then does it have really good earning potential here? Now, I'm more of an investor. I'm not really get in and get out type of person. I'm a person want to see the investment grow. I'm more of a dollar cost average. Oh, I'll show the spreadsheet. I'm in the process of copying it into in there as well. So I would definitely show the spreadsheet. Actually, you know, that's a good idea. Let me see if I have this. Let me see if I can. That's a good idea. Yeah, let me see if I can bring it up. Do I still got it? Hold on. I do have it. I'm working on a Ring Pyro spreadsheet too. So working on that. Let me see here. Where's that? Okay. So I got it. I think so. Let me go ahead and copy this over. I think I got it. So let me show you this, and I'll make a copy and I'll put it in Telegram once I get it all together. So, all right. So here we are. It should be coming up soon. So here's the Pyro. I just did like a little Pyro spreadsheet, very basic, and it kind of showed you. You guys can see that, right? So I've done this on several projects before. I've done it on a couple of projects. Just to kind of show people what their potential is. And I did one for Pyro. I'm still in the process of updating this as well. I'm going to add some other things in there. But think about this. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Okay, so look at this. This is the potential, and this is the earning potential I was talking about. There's a couple of things I look for. You look at the community, look at the tokenomics / utility, the earning potential, obviously the dev and all that kind of stuff. You know, but look at how much $50 Pyro, 50 Pyro, $7 per Pyro gets you $350. So, and right now Pyro is sitting around that price, like $7.23. Yes. Okay. So then look at this. If you got 100 Pyro, and some people have been saying this I've saying this a few times. 100 Pyro, you have $7, $700. Kind of what I was saying before. But look at this. Look at that $100. We'll highlight this. I'm going to highlight this right now. So we're going to follow 100. 100 Pyro, $7. $10 Pyros is $1,000. That $300 it jumps up. But check this out. We're just going to follow just how much a $100 Pyro can get you in the future. And we're just going to show you this. I'm going to do this really, really slow. Okay. Here's a $100 Pyro right there. I'm going to highlight this in green. $20, $2,000, $50, $5,000. See that? $20 Pyro. That's just like 100, guys. We even talked about 500 and 1,000 because I know a lot of you guys have, 1,000, 1,500, 25 or more, obviously. But $100 Pyro, you can see the potential here based off the tokenomics, obviously. So $50, and remember, you may only invest $700. $50 gets you $5,000. That's crazy. I can see that happening. I definitely can. I know you can too as well. Okay, so let's continue this along. Okay, $100 Pyro. We'll highlight this in the green. Check this out. $10,000. A $200 Pyro gets you $20,000. You see what's happening here? Like $100 Pyro right now is around $700 some dollars. Let's say I'm holding until $100 Pyro, which is definitely doable. 10 grand off $100 Pyro. $7.23 now. I mean, what's gonna happen in months from now? What could it be? What price could it be? So, and then let's say you did get more than $100 Pyro. Let's say you got 1,000 Pyro. So we'll do 1,000 one next. Okay, we'll go through the process. Let's say, you know what? I got $100 Pyro. Pyro is Ethereum. I'm thinking Pyro, 1 Pyro equals 1 ETH, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna hold it in here. So what I did was I did a $500 and 1,000. We haven't got to the 1 ETH yet. So 550 grand. 1,000 Pyro is $100,000. $100,000. That's right. So you may not think it can happen. Why could it not happen? It's built into tokenomics. And we're just talking about $100 Pyro. That's about $700. But let me show you this. Let's say we're like, you know what? Ethereum is $1,700. Let's say that. $1,700, 173,000. That's where around I think Ethereum is right now. And then let me go change this here. Spreadsheet here. And we're looking at $100 Pyro. Let's say Bitcoin. Bitcoin is what? 21,000 around that price. $2.1 million. That's off 1 Pyro. That's off 1 Pyro. Can you imagine? Well, not 1 Pyro, 100 Pyro. 100 Pyro tokens. Will get you 21,000 per Pyro. $2.1 million for 100 Pyro if it can get to what Bitcoin is right now. And that's just 100. And I know a lot of people on here has more than 100 Pyro. So I think the average may be about do you think the average is about 1,000? So that's why I highlight this blue, because I think well, I won't say average, but I would say maybe 500 could be. Not sure yet. I mean, as the price goes, it does kind of change things. So even if you did 500, you're still looking pretty good. Even with 500 Pyro. 500 Pyro, if I go all the way down to, heck, $50 is 25,000. 500 is 10,000 for $20. By the time you get down here, your 500 Pyro is 50 grand. See this? Look at this. You have 500 Pyro. You're like, you know what? I'm diamond handing. I'm gonna hold. I'm hold till I get to the number I wanted to get. So then, let's say you're 500 Pyro, and you wait to $200 or 100. You're looking at between $50,000 and $100,000 total supply. The tokenomics of the year. Absolutely, yeah. Because it actually makes this possible. It actually really helps makes this possible. The tokenomics, it does, because it's burning off the supply. Somebody say, I want to sell. Listen, you're actually helping the tokenomics because you're burning the supply off. You know, I'm just showing you this because what could happen, the potential could happen here. So I'm just giving you kind of like, all right, I'm just giving you what the possibility of what this all can happen here. So I mean, it can. So let's say you're $500 Pyro. Let's say, you know, I want to wait to some of the bigger numbers. $500 Pyro, $500,000 if it gets to around $1,000 Pyro, and that's just 500 Pyro. I mean, it's all about, you know, your strategy. It's all about your strategy. Everybody, if you got 500 Pyro, I can see you taking profit when it gets to 20 or 50, 100. Some people will. I understand. However, if you're like, I got 500, man, I'm waiting for the big number. based off the tokenomics, based off the whole overall structure of Pyro. So look at this, 500, got 1,000, $500,000 off a $500 investment in Pyro today can get you that if it gets to $1,000. And then obviously if it gets to what we are, 1,700, I gotta change this, 1,700, 850,000, and obviously if it gets to 1,000, we're looking at $10 million off 500 Pyro. Now obviously I understand, you know, the liquidity has to be a certain number, but I just think that over time that liquidity definitely is going to be just fine, because if it gets Bitcoin level, it's going to have liquidity out of this wazoo. so you know, it's hard. You know what, man? It's hard to say because it's based on the burn. It's based on them, because I mean, we could do it what it is now, but the time of $1,000 Pyro, I have to sit down and really do the math. But we don't know, because it's hard to predict, because the supply is constantly being burned off. So it's really hard to kind of estimate it. Like if this was like a lot of the projects where it's not burned off the supply, then I can say, all right, market cap must be, you know, $1 billion. I'm just making an example. But you gotta, depending on what this, I guess you have to go back and you're gonna have to time it by what you think, what the circulating supply will be, what the supply will be, and you have to do calculations based off that. You have to start there. So it's kind of an estimate. So I have to go back and deep. I can figure it out. Just some projection what the market cap could be once he hits this supply number, and then you can kind of go from there. So, but it's not as simple where other project, oh, okay, we can kind of, you know, determine that because they're not reducing the supply. So it's a little bit easier to do that. So, so yeah, I'm going to put this in the Telegram, and I got another video with this as well. The next video I have, I'm going to put it in the description of that video too. So I'm going to try to have it more worthy for everybody can download it themselves. So I'll definitely work on getting this together out to people. So, but yeah, guys, I just wanted to show you Pyro. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for today. But just letting you know, the possibility of Pyro is endless. Do your research, check it out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Look at all the Pyro videos that you see on YouTube or even Twitter. Look at the tweets. I mean, it's true. It's a possibility. Tokenomics of the year. Young World just definitely say that. I have to agree with them. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share this message, and I'll see you on the next video.